On today's video we're looking at the Action Force Night Attack Roboskull, and if you haven't realised by now, this is a custom made by me and it wasn't officially released. Now I picked this up about 15 years ago and Roboskulls then were going for about £150, but I got this one a lot cheaper. It's a lot of money to do a custom, but to be quite honest, I'm glad I did, and I still probably would do it. Roboskulls now are going for about £350. Somebody tried to sell me one at a toy fair a while ago and they wanted £550, but they don't go for that. They go for about £350, £400. I think the maximum they were going for about I saw them go for about £425, £450 about a year ago, but they've gone down a bit in price now, so I've seen them for about £350. I'm not quite sure if that's 100% complete, but that's about, I've seen them sold for that. So anyway, I'm glad I painted it up, and this is part of my Baron Ironblood Night Force set, which I did a few years ago, as I said, and I did the whole range of Baron Ironblood's team. If this video goes down well, I'll show some more customs Action Force. I had a phase where I did loads of them, but I run out of room really to do the vehicles. I really enjoyed doing the vehicles and figures, but I just run out of room to display them, so most of them are in boxes now, so I think it's a bit of a shame. So but I really enjoy doing Action Force vehicles and making different things up and inventing new stuff, which a lot of people do from the Blood for the Baron website and the Facebook page. But anyway, here is my black Roboskull custom, and let's have a look at him. Now it's mostly made from all original parts. The only bit that isn't original are the stickers. I had to buy a new set of stickers for it because a lot of them are peeling off, but they're really nice, and they're better than my other Roboskull stickers. So the only thing I would say about the custom I did, because this is going back a few years, it needs a cover. It needs a protection covering on it, so it's little tiny chips on it there, but I've learnt a bit more about painting since then, so if I touch this one up I will give it a gloss over, so it looks a bit better and the paint's a bit more shinier. I learnt most of my stuff from Toy Polloi, which is on YouTube and most people know about. He's got a great website and he's really good for his customs, and most of his Action Force customs cross over to the Star Wars figures and vice versa, because they're near enough made of the same material. So yeah, they're really good. So check out Toy Polloi's website. And so here he is from the front. It is from the front, it's not a he, it's a thing. So yeah, I open the cockpit, but as of painting it, it's quite stiff. So let's have a look inside there. Put the camera down for a minute so I can turn it around. I won't shut up properly. All the guns and that still move fine, but they definitely need a gloss on them to help them out. And there it is from the side down. So I think it came out really nice. Good thing about Action Force vehicles I like to custom is they don't have that much detail, because they're sort of plain, blocky, basic colours, and I like my customs quite blocky and sort of one colour in areas and not loads of dry airbrushing. And here it is from this side. So I don't think it'd be very good to move around and play with because all the paint would chip off at the moment, but it's stayed the test of time on top of my display shelf, which I have up so I can always have a look at it. Yeah, so it's got all original guns and all the bits on there, and there's the back of it. Very TIE Fightery. I've seen people cross a few TIE Fighters over with the Roboskull, but it doesn't look quite right to me. It looks too much like Star Wars or too much like Action Force. So, but yeah, you've got your own taste, so they look cool, but not really my sort of thing what I would do. And here is Roboskull's pilot, Red Wolf, and I did a custom for him, obviously. And he came out nice, but there's a bit of colour changes that I would have done now. I would have put a few more bits of red in him, but he's alright for the minute. If I get round to touching the Roboskull up, I will touch Red Wolf up. There he is. He's a bit sticky as well. They have this weird texture to them, so he definitely needed a touch up. I can see some of my dodgy paintwork there, but he's fine at the moment in the cupboard on display where he is. So there is the black Roboskull, and would he be Black Wolf or Red Wolf still? I think we'll go for Red Wolf still, but yeah, it looks very cool with it. I'm not going to put him inside it because it gets scratched up. So usually he doesn't go inside the vehicle, he just stands on display with the rest of the team. But I think it looks very cool, and so I've got all my Baron Ironblood team in my front room, so I'm always looking at them. And out of all my toys, I love collecting Action Force best of all, because you can just army build and build so much stuff with it, and there's so many customs you can make out of it. And yeah, I could have a whole house really of Action Force, and it'd be great to just sit there and look at my teams. So there is the black Roboskull next to the original red one, and I realised when I put this out on to film that I was missing one bit off my red Roboskull, so I've had to order a bit for that. I'm missing one of the guns, so hopefully I'll get one of those through soon. But yeah, there it is in comparison to it. You have to excuse the bad lighting and the makeshift backdrop, but I think they look very cool together. I don't know if there'd be any other colour ones I would do. I think maybe a black one would be it, and maybe you could do a white one or a camouflage one, but I don't think at the prices they go for now I would make one of those. And there's Black Wolf with his Roboskull, or Red Wolf, and then there's the custom Roboskull. Now I'd be interested in the comments below to see what you think about it. Are you horrified that I painted up an expensive Roboskull into a custom? I never had a Roboskull when they were out in the 80s. I just didn't get around to buying one, but thank goodness I got one over 10 years ago. I don't have to pay the extortionate prices they are now. So there we go. Is this the only black Roboskull in existence? And if you'd like to see some more of my customs, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to show some off. I've got Z Force and SAS Force, and I can find them in my boxes and boxes of stuff, but I've got loads more of the Baron Ironblood stuff at the moment laying around. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video.